Good morning and welcome to NHSN. I'm Jacob Kahn.
And I'm Rochelle Block.
Students at the high school paint a car against other schools such as Natick and Wellesley at Toyota Wellesley on May 9th. Make sure you go vote for your school.
And now to special interest.
How about you? What would you do? With $1?
Yeah,
John, what would you do with $1? Now, what are you going to do with that dollar? If I gave you guys this dollar, what would you do with it? Here, take the dollar.
I'd get nachos at Taco Bell.
I'll probably buy food.
I don't know.
See, he doesn't even know.
I don't even know.
Get a candy, get a soda.
Well, there's nothing else you can really get with $1.
Action figures!
Other than penny candy that is no longer a penny, but it's $1.
You're going to buy yourself an education.
I was going to say
Get
that.
yourself educated.
Now I'm sitting here with a couple of punk rascals named Ethan and Tess, who thinks that everyone should donate money to some Ethiopian kids for education through a program called Wide Horizons. Now, why on earth should we donate, and what is this program, Wide Horizons?
Well, Noah, since you ask, Wide Horizons for Children is the largest child adoption and welfare agency in New England. One of their programs is a child sponsorship. Last June, the class of 2011 started the What Do You Do with a Dollar fundraiser, raising over $1,300, enough to sponsor 3 children.
We have received pictures and information about our 3 sponsored kids in Ethiopia. Abebe Hanaka is an orphan boy, only 7 years old, and in the 1st grade. He lives on a farm with 4 other family members, and he enjoys singing and drawing.
Next, there's Satoda Dakomo, a 9-year-old orphan who lost his parents through an unknown disease. He loves playing soccer and does well in his physical education class.
Finally, we are sponsoring Mintesinot Johannes, a 9-year-old in the 3rd grade. His father was killed, so he lives with other family members. He is very intelligent and does well in every class. Mintesinot enjoys singing and playing soccer.
This year, we must continue our sponsorships to continue providing these children with food, health care, clothing, education, and the opportunity to have a future. All we ask is that everyone donates $1, but more is okay.
We will be collecting money in homeroom starting tomorrow and continuing through the following Friday. The homeroom that collects the most money will win a breakfast.
So what would you do with $1?
You could help kids get their candy and their soda and their education. All right?
I could do
They
that.
could have a backpack. They could have a life.
Yes, I will give you more than $1 to give a child in Ethiopia an education.
Good. So should everyone. He's donating his dollar right now, as we speak. He's giving it to me. I'm putting it in my pocket. And then I'm taking it. I'm not keeping it.
Donating
Because
it.
that would be immoral.
I'd say that'd be pretty cool, and I would
so give
swell.
them $1.
So you give them $1.
Yes.
Yes.
Right, meow.
Right, meow. So I'm part of this, and you're part of this.
We are part of this.
Yeah, you give $1.
Yes.
Good dollar.
Thanks, guys. Right now, you can buy prom tickets for $100. That is, if you still want to go.
For juniors, you've still got a while before prom, but the Junior Harbor Cruise will be on June 12th from 7 to 10 p.m. To get a ticket, please bring a check made out to the Junior Student Council for $55 to any lunch or to room 109 between May 11th and May 15th. After May 15th, they'll be $60 though, so get them in as early as you can. All the talk of swine flu around here is contagious. We asked some NHS students and staff, what exactly is swine flu?
What is swine flu?
Pig flu?
What is swine flu?
It's a flu.
What kind of flu?
A swine flu.
What is swine flu?
Swine flu is a flu that's a mix of man, bear, and pig.
And it's bad here.
What is swine flu?
A disease that Mexicans have.
Swine flu actually is a respiratory disease found in pigs that is caused by a type of flu virus. However, human infections of swine flu sometimes occur.
According to the Massachusetts Department of Public Health, the symptoms of swine flu are similar to those of the more common seasonal flu, including fever, cough, sore throat, and can include body aches, headache, chills, and tiredness. If you've recently traveled to areas affected by swine flu and are experiencing some of those symptoms, it's best to stay home so others don't get sick too, and to contact your doctor to find out about testing and treatment.
The swine flu virus is not spread by food. You protect yourself and others from getting swine flu the same way you would from a seasonal flu. Avoid holding, hugging, kissing, or shaking hands with anyone who has a cold or flu. For more information, you can check out the Center for Disease Control website at www.cdc.gov/swineflu.
And now to sports with Bobby Kravitsky.
Welcome back to sports. I'm Bobby Kravitsky. The sports teams are back to playing normal Bay State competition after the April break and are getting ready to make their playoff pushes. The boys lacrosse team played against Newton North last week, and after a few losses to out-of-conference foes over vacation, the team looked to bounce back. Let's go to the highlights.
Early on in the game, Taylor Furlong with a nice save here to prevent the Newton North goal. Then later on, pass to Teddy Van Sickle, an NHSN correspondent. He shoots and scores. Needham takes the early lead. Then later on in the game, Will Stenberg shoots and scores for his fourth goal of the game. Needham wins 13-7.
That's all for sports this week. Back to you guys.
What got me into volleyball was my brother played back in high school, so I was always around the sport. The thing I like most about volleyball is probably the fact that you get to jump up and hit the ball as hard as you can. Eric Feldman, he does a good job on the news every day. Sam, could do without those voice cracks though.
That's all for today. If there's an event going on in the school or community that you want featured on the news, be sure to email us 2 weeks in advance at needhamnews@yahoo.com. Last week's Back in the Day was no other than Miss Gould.
Can you figure out who this week's Back in the Day photo belongs to?
Last but not least, the Battle of the Bands will be tomorrow night from 7 to 10 p.m. and will include 8 local bands. Tickets are $10 at the door. Make sure you come and watch and listen.
Last but not least, there'll be a bake sale for Africa Bobab, an organization that helps children in Uganda that are orphaned by AIDS. Have a good weekend and see you next week.
Technology.
Prompter, teleprompter, camera.
You might need
photo.
to technology it before. She's a teacher.